Alright, what's going on, everyone? It is I, Clementine, and we're back.
Ready? On three. 1, 2, 3.
So we're removing the thing, and so I have to help him move the furniture while she holds down the fort, I suppose. And it's okay. It's
help her. Jay.
okay. I suppose I will do that. Let's see. Stab that walker. I can't go.
Keep pushing. Go.
Keep keep pushing the door too. So now we have a view of him getting in. So we got crawlers. That's fun. Jesus, he just fucking spammed it. So there's coming after me. Okay. Shut that door too.
Luke, you first. We need you up top.
Okay. Isn't his arm like dislocated? Anyways, his ribs are broken.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Clem.
Sarah, we have to go. Are you listening?
Now, Clementine! If she doesn't want to go, you can't make her. Don't let her take you down too.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So, we'll say, convince Sarah. Just,
I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work.
let's see.
I can't,
Don't die like this.
Daddy! Don't make me leave you. Come on. Dying like this is stupid.
You can't save her, Clem. We have to go. Believe me, I know about this.
Hurry up.
Well, just carry your seas. I'm gonna slap her.
Move!
Okay, Sarah will remember that. Oh, so we're just gonna have to carry her ourselves.
Clementine!
Grab her.
And I get up, I suppose. So it's not an easy escape, but did she get out? Yeah, we got her out. All right.
We gotta go.
Cool beans.
Sarah.
Come on.
Oh, we got our glasses. Oh, they're kind of broken though. So she's got a good right eye, I suppose. I suppose it's probably hard to get glasses in this time. You're just kind of screwed if you breakers. I got an achievement to unlock, which was a heavy burden, which I assume is referring to Sarah. But why does it still sound like they're banging on the walls when we're out?
Look, I hate to ask this, but are we there yet?
No, we're in the
not
woods. Let's see. We'll get through this.
Look,
Say
Sarah, you can get through this. We both will.
I promised
not
to
okay.
come out.
Just try. Can you do that?
She just needs a little time, Clem. Leave her be for a bit.
Okay.
I don't know about this.
About what?
The way she is, she's gonna cause problems.
What happened in there? When we went in there, you were ready to help, but then something changed.
Look, I'd seen that kind of thing before. I just didn't want to stick
I
around.
assume we're gonna find out about that at a
Sorry,
later time.
I don't mean to sound harsh.
See,
Just
would
the way
you leave
things
me? I'm gonna just be silent.
And just because you got her out of there today, doesn't mean you saved her. Trust me.
Is this gonna be like the whole Carter
I tried
thing
to
where
save
it's like
Jamie
you'll
too,
die?
but she gave up.
Who's Jamie? Oh, Luke's caught up.
I can't believe it. As soon as you guys said go, I was the first one up on the roof. Like I had already made up my mind.
Luke,
So he feels bad.
you can't let it eat away at you.
But then you wouldn't have the choice for the player.
Well, I can't forget it.
I dragged my sister across 4 states. And every morning she'd say she wasn't getting up. So I'd convince her, or push her, or goddamn carry her if I had to. Until this time, walkers cornered us, forced us up to the roof. And when they kept coming, I couldn't make her jump, couldn't throw her. So I tried something else. I told her she could have what she wanted, and I left her there. Jumped to the next building over by myself.
I'm sorry, Jay.
You left your sister?
Jane, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, at least we didn't do the same thing, though. Except, living guess,
Killed
she's
me
probably
for a
gonna
long
have to die again
I
later.
finally realized that I'd put her on a forced march through hell, when all she really wanted was for me to let her go.
Well, gee, now you're making me feel bad.
Sarah was that way too.
Jane?
No regard for her own
See.
safety. Or ours.
Sarah isn't Jamie.
Sarah and Jamie aren't the same person. We don't know if she'll end up like that.
But she's
People
foreshadowing that
don't
she will.
change.
So, Jamie, remember that.
Come on, let's get back to your friends.
We really needed that close-up of the bush. This just makes the game right here. But, so I'm seeing pregnant lady, Mike, I think was his name. Like, I can't keep track of all these characters.
You found him. Yeah.
Usually because I'm playing
I'm
like
amazed myself.
it's like a week between each video.
Well, for
that I
Clem and
do.
Jane, well, I don't know what would have happened.
Sarah, how you doing, hon?
So I guess she's just glad to see Sarah.
That's okay, sweetie. Whenever you're ready. I'm just glad you're here. But wait. Where's Nick?
Rebecca,
Oh yeah, he
how
dead.
about we go for a walk for a minute?
That means he dead.
Let's just give him some space. I have something I need to talk to you about, too.
I assume that's Kenny.
No.
Or no, that's Rebecca. Guess
I ain't
were
gonna
they
sugarcoat
brothers or
this.
something? I can't
That
remember.
baby's coming even faster than Rebecca's letting on. But I was hoping you might know. Does Luke know anything about babies?
I got no.
Has he, I don't know, mentioned Carlos teaching him anything? Just
Kenny
in
knows about
case?
babies.
Penny had a family. He could help.
He's probably in no state
Where
to
is
do
he?
so. He probably wandered off, didn't he? Or he's in that tent, apparently.
He brought Sarita in there not long after you left. I don't know if he's done it yet.
Killed her,
I
you
haven't seen
mean?
him since.
See, I've seen him
think
like
he's
this
doing
before after Duck died.
I've seen him like this before.
And,
That's why I was thinking you could talk to him.
I guess I'll
think
have
if
to.
it's just you, someone he knows well, you might be able to get through to him. And I wouldn't ask you
It's
to
our
do
best
it
shot.
if it weren't for the baby.
Parker's Broad Memorial. So, okay, so we can look around things now. I can approach the tent, and it seems like I'm not going to be able to do much else. Sure. Can I do anything over here either? Is like my only option to approach the tent. Like if I try to go to... Oh, hello, birdies. So if I try to go this way, it's like, no, go to the tent. Oh, it just automatically... Okay, we can open the tent. I'm going to pause here and talk about the episode. So, the episode this week was a thank you. I'm watching it actually just after the next one airs, which is supposedly a hour and a half long, or, extra length Morgan episode, which is kind of odd, especially considering what happens in this one. So, there's the horn going off, right? And, Rick tells Daryl and Abraham and Sasha they keep going, whereas Rick, Michonne, Glenn, and the Red Shirt Army run towards Alexandria. Some Red Shirts die. Rick tells Michonne that he's going to go to the RV, because apparently they have an RV. And he's like, okay, Michonne and Glenn, you get the Red Shirts back to Alexandria, and, try to keep them with you, but if they fall behind, then you'll have to leave them. Don't risk your life to save theirs. And Heath hears this. One red shirt dies, and Michonne has to stab him, and the rest of the red shirts are just like, oh my god, how could you do that? There's a group of walkers, a guy whose name, according to the wiki that I have open here, is Sturgis. He is a dumbass. He's a red shirt. And he breaks several laws of gun safety and shoots randomly and hits Scott in the leg. And Nicholas is like has PTSD in this episode, which is odd because he never had PTSD before. And a walker bites David on the soldier or the shoulder. Oh right, David's a guy. Let's see. Again, just one of the Alexandrians, but he gets a name in this episode. Let's see. Daryl tells Abraham and Sasha he's going to leave and go help defend Alexandria. Abraham and Sasha tell him to stay until they get to 20 miles because they're only at 5. But Daryl decides to say fuck you and leaves anyway. And it's kind of a pointless thing because he ends up just going back before he even ever reaches Alexandria. See. David tells Michonne about his wife, and he says he hopes to see her before he succumbs to his bite. Which it doesn't even look like that bad a bite. Like they could probably clean it up and he would be fine. Yeah. Let's see. Annie, who's another red shirt, stops and says they should treat Scott's leg. They get to a town. And they decide to stop. So they're faster than the walkers, right? So they get I think they have a 10-minute lead on them. Or no, I think it was a 30-minute lead that they managed to get, which drops down to 10 later. Because they end up staying in this town for a lot longer than I think they should have done. See. Heath recognizes it as the town where, as the place where Noah died, and Nicholas and Aiden stuff happened. Nicholas admits he doesn't know what he was doing. He tasks Nicholas with showing him how to get through the town. Supposedly it's the place where Noah died, except it doesn't look anything like it at all. Nicholas leads the way, and they find Sturgis's body. Nicholas gets PTSD again, but snaps out of it and Glenn calls his name. Okay. So the walkers show up, and everyone except Ben and Nicholas, or no, I guess Glenn and Nicholas go, but they soon leave. They'll take refuge in a pet shop. And Glenn is like, okay, we can set fire to a nearby building and distract the herd, and Nicholas suggests a feed store and runs off with Glenn to go there. Glenn tells Rick his plan while he's sprinting down the road to get to the RV, and he fights off a group of walkers, cutting his hand in the process, which that's actually important because it's kind of unclear as to whether he accidentally cuts himself or whether it's bit. And in the comics, Rick loses an arm, so there's a chance that may in fact happen in the series too, and there's going to be more foreshadowing of that in a second. Back at the pet store, Annie and Scott are like, our injuries are slowing you down, so everyone else keep going without us. He says he's going to refuse to leave anyone behind. Michonne talks to him about it, and he says he overheard her, and Michonne tells him that the reason that he leaves people behind is because he's never been covered in so much blood that he didn't know if it was yours, or Walker's, or your friends, which the exact wording of that is important, I think, for both the whole Rick thing and something that happens later. I lost my place. Out in town, Glenn and Nicholas find a walker that's trapped underneath the car. Nicholas recognizes it, and he decides he should, as someone that he and Aiden had left behind, he kills him. Rick keeps running towards the RV. Gunfire goes off at Alexandria, and the pet store, the town that they're at, is between the walkers and Alexandria, so it's starting to draw them there, and Michonne and Heath and such, they'll get basically trapped. It starts drawing them directly to the pet store. David writes a farewell note to his wife, and he gives it to Michonne to give it to her, and she tells him that he's getting home. Let's see. Markers begin to pound, and they decide on the store. They decide they're going to run out the front, which is a really bad idea. They didn't even check for a back entrance, and he gets killed. Red shirts and such. Glenn and Nicholas reach the feed store, only to find out that someone already set it on fire. And Glenn urges Nicholas to suggest another building as Hearn moves towards them. Whoops, I'm bumping my sound stuff. Let's see, Michonne's group reaches a gate and climbs over it. Everyone gets over except Dave, and you see the note as he gets devoured. Glenn and Nicholas come up across a gate and a dumpster, and there's walkers on one side of the gate, and, they're being surrounded. Nicholas has his another PTSD moment, and Glenn tries to get him to say, okay, this is important, actually, because, I'm gonna give a little bit more context. They both, shoot their guns, and Nicholas fires 6 shots. He has a revolver, if I remember correctly, and you can hear a click as Glenn takes out a knife. So it's not him. It's not Glenn's gun. It's Nick's gun. And then let's see, what was I gonna say? Nicholas has another one of his PTSD moments, and then Glenn tries to get him to snap out of it, and then Nicholas is a fucking dumbass, and he says, "Thank you," and he points the gun at his head and fires. And which, it appears to be that what happens is that his body, as Glenn is grabbing onto it, sort of I'm guessing what he's trying to do is feed himself to the walkers and give Glenn a chance to escape. But except his body falls on Glenn's and knocks him down, and the walkers seemingly, eat Glenn's guts. But the thing is, the shot is framed, so you can't tell if they're just eating Nicholas's body or if they're eating Glenn. And also, in addition to there's the whole gun thing, which means it's possible it was just a hallucination on Nicholas's part and not actually happened. This next episode is a Morgan episode, so we're not going to find out. We have to wait 2 whole weeks at least. We don't know what happens to Glenn. Let's see. Michonne and Heath up through the woods. Heath is shocked to see his blood-soaked reflection in the water. Rick gets the RV. Oh, apparently the wiki doesn't have the part that happened before. Or does it? I don't know. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. I just got my chain of events sort of mixed up. And thought the wiki was wrong. Rick stops the RV at the edge of the woods, where Glenn told him to intercept the herd. And he tries to reach Glenn and Tobin by the walkie, but gets no response because Glenn is in his situation that we don't know the exact nature of. He radios Daryl to inform that the breakaway herd will soon be back on track. Okay, good for them. So Daryl has to go back, and that's why the whole Daryl thing is pointless. Let's see. Two wolves get in, and Rick kills them. He sees more wolves sneaking up on him, and again breaks laws of gun safety because he doesn't know who exactly they are. He shoots through the wall of the RV with an assault rifle and kills them all. Daryl hears the gunfire over the walkie and calls Rick's name but gets no response. He races down the road and joins Abraham and Sasha as he's back on track. So Daryl does nothing in this episode. He just goes to one place and then he wastes gas, basically, is what he does in this episode. I don't know why he was in it at all. They should have just had Daryl and Abraham and Sasha just keep going. Let's see. Ethan Scott and Michonne arrive at Alexandria to find the buildings burned from the wolf attack. Rick tries to start the RV again after the wolf attack, but the engine doesn't start, and the herd starts to emerge from the forest just behind him, and the episode ends. So I suppose we'll find out what happens to Glenn in 2 weeks. There's no way they're gonna kill off Glenn. He's been there since season 1. Anyway, let's resume the game. We'll go for a little while. We can open. Okay. When it's the box, I have to move my mouse. I'll press and hold the left mouse and push the mouse. Okay. Apparently the mouse isn't working. I have to use the movement keys. So there she is. She dead. Let's see. I'm here to check on you. Let's say that. Let's not get straight to the point.
I wanted to check on you. Make sure you're okay.
The answer is no, I think.
She didn't want me to wait, but I had to. In case by some crazy chance, she didn't come back. That beautiful face. So I waited.
Sarita was a good person. I liked her.
Indeed.
You
Kind of
know
weird
what it
accent.
feels like to get beaten almost to death.
Not quite.
Peaceful. It feels peaceful. It was like I was floating away, watching the whole thing happen to me. And then I woke up again, and nothing's changed. I'm still taking a beating. Every day. Duck, Katja, Sarita. No peace. No rest.
I'm gonna let him talk.
Punches just keep coming. Why the hell couldn't Carver have just finished me off? Obviously, I ain't helping anyone by being here.
Yeah, except we need your help with the baby. Say, Rebecca needs your
That
help.
baby's almost here, and Rebecca needs your help.
Yeah, I guess she does.
Okay, I'll remember that. So,
Nah,
were
don't
we
worry
successful?
yourself about this. It's nothing.
All
Hadn't
the-
killed me yet, anyway.
All the bleeding? It might be
Don't
infected.
be stupid. It could be infected.
Oh, that's gonna be. Thank you for. Oh,
Well.
it gave me a little bit of a glimpse.
Oh shit! Does that mean what I think it does?
Let me guess,
What are we
Walkers.
supposed to do?
Or.
We
Unless
should
it's a
see
baby.
What's going on?
Maybe your water broke. So, Sarita's still in there. So, he didn't kill her yet, did he? So, she might come back and cause problems.
Are you okay? How does it feel?
It feels wet. That's how it
So,
feels.
yeah, her water
What's
broke.
going on?
Rebecca's water broke.
Yeah, no shit. See.
Christ.
See,
We
what
should-
do I do?
I don't know what we should do.
Oh fuck!
Well, what do we do?
Kenny, thank God.
Get
I
Sarita
think
out of the
Rebecca's
tank
coming.
and get her in there.
What do we do?
All right. Give me a second.
No way can Rebecca trap her like this.
He's right.
No.
She's gonna make a lot of noise. They'll be able to smell her, too. Now you
So-
got no choice but to lock down and ride it out.
It
What do
hurts
we
more than
need?
before. Is something wrong?
What kind of stuff do babies need when they're being born?
Kenny, come on, you gotta focus.
Right. Sorry. Clean water for one thing. And blankets.
And we gotta get out of this damn cold, too.
That map shows a couple of buildings nearby. Maybe one of them could do the trick.
No, okay, so we get to one of those buildings and hope they have clean water and blankets, I
The
suppose?
museum seems like it could be a good start. I'll go.
Good idea. Mike, think you could go with her?
Sure thing.
I'll check the building by the river.
So
Okay.
we're keeping her
Okay.
here.
You stick
But-
with Rebecca, and I will check the perimeter for walkers.
Okay.
Sarah?
Don't use your gun, though. That'll draw
Sarah?
more.
You just stay here with Rebecca and Kenny, okay?
Clem. I know it must have been hard, but thank you for talking to Kenny.
No
I'd
problemo.
love for you to give me and Mac a hand looking at the museum, but I was thinking, how do we know Jane ain't just gonna take off? Maybe you should go with her. Make sure she comes back.
What do you mean by that?
You know, she doesn't seem to like being around people much. And she volunteered to head off awful fast.
I'm gonna say I
I
trust
guess it
her.
could be nothing.
I trust Jane.
I don't really, but that was the
Yeah.
best option.
I mean, I would have never made it back without her.
Just something to think about.
I mean, if she doesn't come back, fuck her. I really don't,
Okay,
don't give
we're
a
looking
shit.
for warm blankets, clean water, disinfectant.
That all sound right?
I want to check
Don't
on
worry.
Sarah, see how
Everything's
she's
gonna
doing.
be fine.
I want to check on Sarah. I'll help
Maybe-
everyone else too.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
go
sure.
with Mike and Bonnie.
All right, everyone, you know what to do. Let's be fast, and let's be careful.
So let's get Rebecca in the tent, I suppose.
Hey, Sarah. You know, Rebecca's starting.
They were going to leave me, weren't they?
See. Luke tried to
Of
save you.
course not. Luke tried really hard to get you to come with him.
How come you didn't leave me?
Because I can't do that. We're friends.
Because we're friends.
I could never be that good of a friend. I just want my dad.
I'm sorry, he's not coming back, because he did.
When he gets here, we should all go back to the cabin. We're safe there.
He isn't coming, Sarah.
Sarah, your dad. You know he isn't coming, right? Sarah?
Hey, I think that's all she can take for now. She'll be all right.
The others could really use a hand scouting for supplies.
Okay. Help Jane or help Mike and Bonnie? I don't have a time limit. I don't really want to be around Jane. I'm gonna help Mike and Bonnie. I
I'll
want
see
to go to
if Mike
the
and Bonnie need any
museum.
help.
Good. Don't be too long if you can help it.
Okay. So we're saving, and they just waited on me. I suppose it looked like they were long gone. I'm gonna end the video there. So yeah, I am coming time, and I am out.